This is Rick Vanderhook from Cal State Fullerton, and you're watching SportSpeakOC.
How's it going out there, everybody? HR Cole here, along with head writers Todd Baldazar. We're here at SportSpeak Radio. We have a SportSpeakOC exclusive. And as you can tell behind us, we're here on the campus of Cal State Fullerton, home of the Titans. In fact, alma mater of our very own Mr. Todd Baldazar himself.
Right, 2010.
And we're here with the coach, man who's leading everybody here on the field, Mr. Rick Vanderhook. How you doing?
Doing good, HR.
Now, Todd's going to have a few questions going into, but just briefly tell us, this is your alma mater, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how does it feel coming back after being over at UCLA for such a long time?
Well, I spent 3 years at UCLA, and it was a good experience, but I've spent over half my adult life, half my life, working at Cal State Fullerton, and so it's a pleasure to come back here and be the coach, and so far I have a good season this year.
Now, with the season, we know that Todd is such a big, huge baseball fan and player himself. Todd, what do you have to ask Coach?
Our first question for you, Coach. Basically, take us through the season so far. Essentially, where you guys are at now. We know you're nationally ranked by Baseball America and in the national polls. And tell us what it's been like to coach this team and to coach your alma mater.
It's been a good year so far. We're not done with it, and we're trying to take it a day at a time. But, we start off the year with 10 wins in a row, which had never been done here before. And we've had a lot of good teams. And then we lost a game here and then won 10 more again. And it's kind of been just a glide season so far, and we're still trying to get better. I still don't even think we played our best baseball, and hopefully we start to get better as the year gets deeper into it and roll it into the postseason.
All right, Coach. We'd also like to introduce our new beat writer for Cal State Fullerton. He also covers the Angels for us. This is Mr. Steve Granado,
who's also a student here at Cal State Fullerton.
Current journalism student, and that's what SportSpeak's all about. We offer internships for college students, so let us know. Steve, what do you want to ask this question?
Hi, Coach. Like Todd mentioned, you guys are nationally ranked number 4 by Baseball America and 10 in the nation. Tonight, you're facing the Long Beach Dirtbags and for the rest of the weekend. Now, looking forward, you're going to be going to the College World Series, I imagine. And what do you think facing them tonight? Is it a big matchup, or are you already looking forward to the World Series?
Well, we don't talk about the World Series. All we talk about is the next game. And tonight we got Long Beach State here. And just trying to get tonight done and win the game tonight and just play good baseball. And then after the end of the game tonight, we'll worry about tomorrow as we get into tomorrow's game. But we don't talk about the College World Series because there's a lot of things that have to happen before you get there. And, we're just blessed right now to be in a pretty good position. And we're, as we talk about every day, in elimination position. We can eliminate Long Beach State this weekend. And so to have a chance,
permitting, hopefully as well, right?
We won't get rained out. We'll play HR no matter what. We got stuff that can dry the field out.
I remember those days.
Yeah, we're in May, and even if it rains, we're prepared to play.
So no matter what, you're going to see a game happening. And of course, he plans on beating Long Beach.
Absolutely.
So, Coach, tell me, in the next few hours, how do you prepare for a game like this? Is there mental preparation, physical preparation? What goes on in these next few hours until tonight's game?
Well, we're on the field in about 2 hours. We get on the field at about 4:30, and then we'll take our batting practice and work on different things that we're going to prepare for tonight's starting pitcher. And as we go through it tonight, we'll do that. Then the other team, Long Beach State, hits, and our guys actually go inside and turn the music up real loud, and each of them get in their own spot. Some of them throw on their headphones and just kind of relax for about 30, 40 minutes. It'll be a good day to do that because it's kind of warm out.
It's hot. So I think 20 degrees out here today.
Yeah, it's a little warm, but we'll go inside in the air conditioning and cool off, and then come out and then start our build-up to the game.
Okay, now I know we heard Justin Bieber walking up on the softball field when we got here. There's no way that's what your guys use to prepare for a game. So tell us, what's the music of choice in the clubhouse?
Well, there's 35 guys, but the older guys get to choose most of the music. And usually pre-game is a lot of Metallica. There's a little Led Zeppelin in there.
Okay.
So they get with it. And then there will be some Ozzy Osbourne and a little bit of just head banging. as they get into it,
Something to
and
get the blood
that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday they do country music.
Country
So we got
So
country Sunday.
pretty eclectic team out there, then, so to speak.
Well, we got guys from all over. We got our guys that think they're cowboys, and we got our guys that think they're the Justin Biebers, but they're all the younger guys, and the younger guys don't get much of a choice.
I want to see this kind of dynamic between players ones who follow Bieber and then the others who follow, say, Trace Atkins or something like that.
It's you'll be able to tell them. You can spot them. You can spot them. You know, as we call Carlos Lopez, he's of Cuban descent, and he likes country music, so he is our Cuban cowboy.
All right.
And
Variety.
we got a little bit of variety as we go through it, and,
All right.
and it changes up. And I kind of like the old school rock, and so I do get final say a lot of times.
Shameless plug. It's probably got to tune into our sister show, Indie Spotlight Radio, for that. You know, so you can listen to some old school rock there too. Now, with your players, you know, Steve kind of went off of this a little bit when he was asking about the College World Series.
Right.
The way your team has been playing since you joined the team, how much pride do you have inside within them, and on top of the fact that you've come back after such a long tenure away?
Yeah, well, I give them the credit. You know, we have an older group of players.
Right.
We got 8 seniors that are going to have senior day in a couple weeks, and they control a lot of what happens. And I just kind of sit back and kind of watch and let them. They police themselves very good. They help each other. They teach each other, and it works out well that way. And you know, for this year so far, we've been blessed that they've done a good job of that. The guys that play, the guys that don't play, they haven't pouted about it. They still go help the younger guys. And so right now it's a good feeling. And when you don't lose a lot of games, which knock on wood, we haven't yet, they believe in it. So,
Right.
you know, and they like to win.
So you say that the leadership in the team pretty much is not just over the seniors, but it actually goes down from top to bottom. Everybody's pretty much all gung-ho within the team.
Absolutely. I mean, we're starting a freshman tonight. We're starting a freshman tomorrow night. And those seniors love those guys, and they give them all the respect in the world. So it's not one against the other. It's all for one and one for all.
See, there you go. The Titans, pretty much a very close-knit team, taking the field within the next couple of hours. Todd, you have one more thing you want to ask him?
I think, Coach, the last thing we're wondering is what's next for the club. You said we touched on this when you're taking it a game at a time, and the series is coming up. But how do your players get mentally prepared for the remainder of the season and what's beyond?
Well, now it gets a little simpler because we are getting down to the end of the season.
Right.
So it's easier to stay at, as we say, task at hand. And
Right.
you know, we have a task at hand tonight. They'll get done. We don't play till 8 o'clock tomorrow night, so they'll have a little bit of a gap in there, and it'll give them some time to recoup. But, you know, when they go to bed tonight and put their head at the pillow, the game's over, and the next one starts when they wake up in the morning.
That's right.
So we try to do it that way.
All right. Well, Coach Vanderhook, appreciate it very much. Thank you for letting us come out here.
Todd? Steve?
For Steve Renato, OC's SportSpeak OC writer, the head writer Todd Baldazar, and myself, HR Cole, we'll catch you guys next time right here with another SportSpeak exclusive from SportSpeak Radio.
This is Rick Vanderhook from Cal State Fullerton, and you're watching SportSpeak OC.